How do you go about sharing higher quality audio to social media platforms like Clubhouse, Instagram, or anything else? Let's cover it coming up right after this intro. Boom, this is Billy here from Big Shot Beats, coming to you live on the Big Shot Heard Music YouTube channel. And today I want to show you how you can differentiate yourself by sharing higher quality audio when you share music on social media, or maybe you want to share music to people on Clubhouse, Instagram Live, and you want to bring in your microphone and everything, just overall bringing higher quality audio for your music and your voice on any social media platforms that involves audio. And this is exactly what we're going to go over right here, right now. No fluff. Let's get into it. All right. So the tool that I personally use to do that, and I've been testing it for a little while now, and I'm pretty happy for it because everybody asked me the question, how do you get to sound like that on Clubhouse? Or how do you get to push high quality audio like this on Instagram Live? Well, this is from this bad boy right here. All right, the iRig 2, amazing little tool that you can get for $40, and it works wonders. All right, so I'm going to show you how it works so that you can get a clear understanding of how you can implement pushing higher quality audio to your social media and really stand out when it comes to sharing some music. All right, so the way that it would work with an iRig 2 is like this. So you have the main input where the sound from your source would come from, that would go right here. And then this right here is where you would get the sound back from the device that you would plug this into. And you have a 3.5 millimeter here, okay? And usually, you would use something like a dongle to plug this into your iOS device right here. I have an iPad right here because I'm usually an Android user, but I use an iPad to go live and to talk to people and to be on Clubhouse, right? So this is, your output that goes into your device, and it controls everything that first of all comes here, right? This is your main input, and then this is to hear the people that is talking on the app. Right, so that's the most simplest thing. If you just want to go live and have a microphone come in here, you can have something like this, like a female XLR. This is like a male, but you could have a female XLR that plugs into your microphone, and then of course this end would be a 1/4 inch to come here. It would come directly here, and then your microphone would be coming in into the iRig there, and then this headphone jack, which is a 3.5 millimeter jack, would allow you to hear the people talk back to you. All right, so on this, you're going to want to make sure that hold on, let me get the focus here. You will want to make sure, hold on, I'm going to go a little bit. Yeah, you would want to make sure that it's on through and that the gain is down. Now you definitely gonna want to adjust the gain on this to make sure that your volume and everything is on point, because otherwise you may be coming in hot. You may have too much gain coming in. So yeah, so once again, just to recap, this is your main input, where depending on the device that you're using, it may be a laptop, but for your laptop, you're most likely gonna have a 3.5 millimeter jack. So your cable is going to be a 3.5 millimeter coming out of your laptop and into this with a 1/4 inch cable, so that you can get audio from that. And then this is how you would play sound coming from your laptop or the audio device that you're using to push the audio through. And this right here, if you're talking to people, this is where you would get the audio to come through. But then here, once again, you can also get a microphone plugged in there, so that you can have the microphone that you're using going through the device, and then you would plug this into your phone or the device that you're using to go live on social media or to be on with Clubhouse, and you of course use a dongle to go in it from this 3.5 millimeter jack
right? So you would put your dongle in there, plug in into your device. And just to keep things simple, that's how you would do it with the iRig 2 right here, 40 bucks. You can get this and can be a game changer for you to stand out when you share your music on social media. All right. I do it a little bit more complicated to where I have audio coming from my audio interface. And then I plug these in here, and my like this is the out from my audio interface, one of the cables that would go onto my speaker, and then I put this in the headphone jack right here to get the audio to go into my DAW, my DAW, so that I can control the audio that way. This way I can out, audio, music, and my microphone at the same time. Plug in this into the dongle right here. And then I plug this into the iPad right there. So this is a way that I can also monitor myself, and I can hear the people, that are talking as well. But I have to set up inputs in my DAW so that, I can hear the people, hear myself, and hear the music at the same time. But with that, you have to make sure that, you're not pushing the audio coming in from your device, coming out of your device, because it will create an audio loop. People are going to hear an echo and some feedback. And you're going to want to make sure that you only monitor the audio coming through from your device without it going to your master, because otherwise it'll create an audio loop and people are going to hear some echo.
All right, so there you go. This is the tool that I'm using to push higher quality audio to any social media, more specifically Instagram, Clubhouse, because these are the places that I'm active right now. How many of you have heard of this tool right there, the iRig 2? Not the iRig 1, although I didn't test it myself, but I believe there was a little bit more of a update for this device with the iRig 2, right? And it was initially made for, I guess, guitars and to use amplifiers and everything. But yeah, it works pretty good for what we want to get done today, right now. And I used to use a Y cable too. I'm going to show you what I used to use. I used to use a Y cable when I used to have a 3.5 millimeter jack on my slightly older phones, but now that it's all USB-C, now it's a little bit different, or those Apple device connectors. But yeah, this white cable used to work as well, because there was one input and one headphone jack right there. Well, it actually still works if I'm using like a microphone system, maybe a wireless lav mic, or another, kind of like microphone that I can plug in to this, and then I can monitor audio with the headphone jack on this. It still works, but if I want to push music through, I find that it didn't work for the stuff that I have going on, and the iRig 2 just solved that problem. I just had to spend a little bit more money, but it's not that much, 40 bucks, and I could get that done. How many of you heard of the iRig before? Let me know in the comment section below, so that I can get really a good understanding on who knew about this. And yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a conversation about this. If you have any questions about this setup, or you want to know how to set it up for what you've got going on, make sure that you hit me up in the comment section below as well, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be able to help you out depending on the application that you have, maybe the different cables that you have to get to make it work and everything like that. And yeah, I've did numerous amounts of tests, and I got it to work, and it's pretty cool, right? I have a few little things that I have to tweak depending on which platform that I'm at, like Instagram. Recently, I find that they process audio in a very high way, like it's a lot more boosted there. So you have to really make sure that if you're on Instagram, you lower the gains, and then you kind of hear yourself while you record, or you record a story of yourself so that you can hear the audio coming through. But for the most, that's what I'm using, right? So I left a comment, I left the links of my resource pages, bigshotbeats.net/resources, where you can get all the streaming gear that I use. You'll see that little tool right there. I rig some of the cables that I use and everything there. bigshotbeats.net/resources. And yeah, if you have any questions, make sure that you post them in the comment section below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now by hitting the red button, right? Subscribe. Make sure that you hit the bell icon so that you can get instant notifications for when we go live and share stuff just like this. That's going to help you with everything that you're doing with your music business. And we also do live song reviews every single Friday so that we can review your music and give you some feedback on the music that you're so passionate about making. And we are already on part 42 of them, part 43 coming up. And depending on when you're watching this, you'll see that it's just going to keep going and it's going to keep growing with the Big Shot Heard Music community. All right, so with that said, hopefully that was of value to you. Hopefully that was of help. And this is how you can be sharing higher quality audio through social media on Clubhouse, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, and really stand out, because you're able to push high quality audio in instead of listening through your speakers, through the microphone of your phone or your speakers. And you can also bring your microphone on social media and really sound different, clear, rich, and this is what makes you stand out anyway. So Billy here from Big Shot Beats for the Big Shot Heard Music YouTube channel, and I'll see you on the next one.